And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Colts to take over for the first time. And leading the way is the number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
The moment Anthony Richardson's name was announced as the 4th pick in the 2023 draft, it changed the landscape and probably our viewing habits with the NFL. He is must-see viewing. Tremendous athlete.
Look at the big man rumble. Look at the big fella go. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Here's 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Allen. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Now Allen again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. First and 10, it's Richardson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time, it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 47 yards. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Harris running straight ahead. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2nd down and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now they'll throw with Allen. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league. But I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dorian Williams, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Richardson looking to throw this. Checks that one down, complete to Moss. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Richardson. He'll drop this underneath to Moss. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Deontay Hardy back deep. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Being chased out left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Allen. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 20.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Moss is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before. Being brought down, second and right at a yard. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That was second down run for Murray. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. On the delay, this is Murray. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go with Murray again. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Still, they run it with Murray. He is taken down at the 21 after his on third down today. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. 10th carry of the game now. Murray just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. They'll come up 2nd and 7. A handoff. It's Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Murray is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll hand off to Hull. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Now a give. This is Murray. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They go back to Murray on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, it's Murray. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Stephon Diggs with an acrobatic catch. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With 2 guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will as well as a really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll run with Hall. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Now Minshew. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Hall. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And shutting him off. Now open field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deion Jackson, 35 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. On the delay, this is Murray. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They're going to run it with Murray. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now Hull. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Hull. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Minshew sets to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's complete to Diggs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On second down, Minshew. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. So we have reached halftime in our first Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. He's got Granson, his tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hull. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Evan Hull taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st down, Murray. To about the 40-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the left side. Hull. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Hull, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they can hear, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like...
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And again, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Hull. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. A short one there, caught by Granson. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back and interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
3rd and 9 here.
Allen going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field.
Touchdown, Colts.
Josh Downs.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last.
And now here is another interception.
He's on his way.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Hall with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Allen. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On play action, Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
A real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Hull. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Hall, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plan.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To throw, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A give up the gut for Murray. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a...
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daquan Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Downs going in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hull. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown.
Josh Downs.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
And my goodness, another interception. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hull. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hull. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Hull.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Hall taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts just continue to roll. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And boy, possession. Here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. 3 buzz. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. This pass left side to Downs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll run again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs from 3 yards out. And the Colts are pouring it on.